There you are. What's up, my legion of leasers, my army of apartment maniacs in the house? How's everybody doing this morning? You doing good?
I'm good.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Boom!
Good.
Yes, that's what I want to hear. All right, here's what I want to do today, if it's okay with the legion of leasers, the army of apartment maniacs, aka you. What I want to do today is kind of go through some things we shouldn't be saying, and I'll give you some alternatives of what to say, and then also just some things that not necessarily are replacements for things we shouldn't be saying, but things we're not saying right now. Things that will make our job in leasing a lot easier, a lot more skillful, a lot more efficient. We'll feel a lot less pushy, okay? First thing, right off the bat, this is a hard set rule, very difficult to stop saying, but 100% of the time, I want you to stop saying this. And that is this: how can I help you? How can I help you? Thank you for calling Meadows Apartments. My name's Matt. How can I help you? Who wants to unmute themselves and take a stab at why I think you shouldn't say, how can I help you?
We're supposed to be asking what information you can get from them, because help is just like kind of an open-ended question, whereas what information can I get you is more directly to the point, is going to get them right where they're going.
Yeah, I like that. And let me, if I can I add on to that a little bit? Okay, because here's the things that I lay awake at night thinking about, so you guys don't have to, all right? Because 100 years ago, when they came up with how can I help you, it was clever, it was new, but they didn't think about these two things. Okay, number one, when I use the words, how can I help you? What happens to my authority? What happens to my credibility? What happens to my position in this conversation?
You no longer have control of the conversation?
Yeah, not only do you no longer have control of the conversation, but you literally decrease, you go down in your credibility, in your authority, in your power, right? And if you're getting told, I'm not sure, I need to think about it, is there any way you can do better on that? Man, security deposit's really a tough deal. Is there any way you can help me out on the security deposit? If people are acting like that to you, it may be because, or part of the reason is, you don't have authority, you don't have credibility, you don't have power, and you don't have influence. As soon as I say the words, how can I help you? I lose all my influence, I lose all my credibility, I lose all my authority, and I lose all my power. Why? Where have we heard how can I help you before? A million times, right? At every store. It's usually the person that's standing in front of the store. How can I help you? By the way, they do that to prevent shoplifting. They don't do that to create sales, okay? They've known for a long time how can I help you doesn't create sales. Well, here's what they've also known. There's a 36% decrease in shoplifting. If I see Ed coming through, by the way, Ed's not a shoplifter, okay? But if I see Ed coming through the door, hi, how can I help you? I'm subconsciously signaling to Ed, I see you. And the average shoplifter, once they've been seen and communicated with, will not shoplift. I digress, okay? But when I say, how can I help you, I'm relegating, bringing myself down to the level of a greeter at a store. Okay, here's the other problem with how can I help you? And could be why some of you guys are frustrated with your jobs, why you're frustrated with your residents, why you're frustrated with your prospects, because people are treating you like a robot, they're bossing you around, they have no patience with you. Well, why wouldn't they treat you like a robot, boss you around, have no patience with you when you say words like, how can I help you? Because how can I help you, not to put my legal cap on back from law school, but how can I help you is an implied guarantee. I'm going to say that again because it's really important for you guys to understand. Very complicated words, but very simple once you get this. How can I help you is an implied guarantee of what? I'm going to help you. right? So when I say the words, how can I help you? Not only do I lose my authority, my credibility, my power, and my influence, but I have essentially started the conversation with an implied guarantee that I'm going to get you what you want. Why is this important for us? It's important for us because we don't have a big red light, yellow light, green light on our phones that lets us know, is this a prospect, a vendor, or a resident? I don't know which one of those three is calling me. And if I start with an implied guarantee to a resident, they're going to expect resolution on that call. Okay? If I start with an implied guarantee to a prospect, they're going to expect me to just be able to throw up exactly what they want. How much are your 2-bedroom apartments? $1,897, right? When can I schedule a tour? 4:30 p.m. today. I have no power, I have no influence because I'm literally asking them, how can I help you? I am a robot here to help you. Okay? As Ed pointed out, what we should be saying instead, and the tonality of what we say, how we say something, is just as important as what we say. So instead of, thank you for calling Meadows Apartments, my name's Matt, how can I help you? Okay? Tonality, authority, power, in a hurry to help. Okay? Not a spazoid. And please, if you're doing this, or if you're subconsciously doing this, knock it off. Okay? This is a popular one. Hi, how are you doing? The fake, we know it's fake, you know it's fake, I know it's fake, they know it's fake. The fake, I'm really excited and happy. Okay? It doesn't work. It doesn't play well. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to be professional and have a great, but this type of talk, especially up talk, okay? If you're an up talker, whether consciously or subconsciously, figure out how to stop being an up talker. People don't like up talkers. Up talking, you always end in a high note. Thank you for calling Meadows Apartments. My name's Matt. How can I help you? Nobody wants to work with that person, right? Just be down to business. I'm not saying be a jerk, but be down to business. And your tonality sounds like this. Okay? We're not saying thank you for calling. That's wasteful. Why do we need to thank somebody for calling us, right? It's unnecessary. Instead, I'd rather smile through the phone. Great way to smile through the phone is saying, it's a great day. No, it sounds a little bit cheesy, but subconsciously it's like, okay, cool, it's a great day over there. Sounds like this. It's a great day at Meadows Apartments. What can I get you information on? Versus, it's a great day at Meadows Apartments. Up talk, okay? What can I get you information on? Passive aggressive, okay? Just simply, it's a great day at Meadows Apartments. What can I get you information on? Okay, I want you to think air traffic controller. All right? I want you to think, man, you are in a hurry to help. You are skillful. You are professional. Don't oversell this. What can I get you information on? Okay, here's the cool thing about what can I get you information on. Every single person that calls your community wants one thing. It's not the price on your 2 bedrooms. It's not whose dog pooped in front of 305. It's not whether or not you guys have paid the landscaping bill. Okay? Vendor, resident, prospect. They all want the same thing, information. Information on your 2-bedroom apartments. Information on whose dog pooped in front of 305. Information on if you've had a chance to pay the landscaping bill. But there's no implied guarantee with information. It's a great day at Meadows. What can I get you information on? Right? Oh, I was hoping to get the price on your 2 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms? Yeah, I think I need a 2-bedroom. You think you need a 2-bedroom? Well, I wanted to use that 2nd bedroom as a kind of a game room because I'm really into Call of Duty. Awesome, awesome. What research have you done on us? Right now, you're right in to your leasinguniversity.com phone script. Okay, what can I get you information on? Same thing when somebody walks, when they walk into the community. Okay, we're going to get our butts. I hope you guys are laughing at my butt shaking there. We're going to get our butts out of the chair, okay? We're going to stand up because, again, if we stay seated when they walk in, we lose all authority, all credibility, all power, and all influence, okay? And we're literally signaling to them that we don't care about them. We're going to get up. Hopefully, we're going to have a sword, pen, hopefully a Sharpie, shield, notepad in our hand, and we're going to walk up to them. Now, because we can smile in real life, we don't have to say it's a great day because that's weird in person, right? So our smile is going to be what? An actual smile. So we're going to get up. Now again, not up talk, not passive aggressive, not spazoid. Cool, calm, down to business. Welcome. What can I get you information on? How you doing? What can I get you information on? And if it was me and you guys know I'm crazy, All right, I get it. I'm crazy. You guys don't do half the stuff that I do, but that's all right. I'm just going to tell you this. I make millions of dollars a year, and I'm not bragging. I'm telling you this because I'm not that smart. I'm not that skillful. Yet I have all kinds of money, and my life goes smooth because I use the cheat codes. Okay? What can I get you information on? I would use the cheat code if I was you on everybody, including the UPS driver. I would just get to where what we say in sports, muscle memory, where it happens reflexively, where we don't even realize we're doing it. Welcome, what can I get you information on? I'm Tony, the UPS driver. Where do I put these packages? Right over there, Tony, great to see you. Welcome, what can I get you information on? Yeah, I was wondering whose dog pooped in front of 305. Awesome, I can help you with that. Welcome, what can I get you information on? Hey, we were just driving by. We're thinking about a new 2-bedroom and decided to pop in. Awesome. My name's Matt. What's your name? Susan. Great to meet you, Susan. What research have you done on our community? I haven't really done anything. We've literally driven by here like 5 times a day because our work is right across the street. Really? Where do you work? Work over at Anadarko. Awesome, awesome. What's your biggest reason for moving? Right now we're down to business. Now we're skillful. Okay? Here's another thing that I just want you to start saying when you're nervous. Because most of the time you think, there's no way I'm going to get this deal. There's no way I'm going to get this lease. I'm just going to tell you as your friend, coach, and mentor right now, on these deals where you think you're this far apart, most of the time we are pessimistic by nature. It's not you. It's not me, it's everybody. We're pessimistic by nature. And we think there's no way Ed is going to go from his budget of $1,500 on up to $2,100. No way. I shouldn't even bring that up that I have a unit available that's $2,100, right? But you're a lot closer. You are a lot closer to getting that deal than you think you are. But you still have anxiety. You're still nervous. You still are like, man, this is way off of what they told me they wanted to look at. Just throw this softener in front of it. I'm not sure if it's for you, but we've got a larger unit up on our top floor. It's kind of like a hybrid, almost penthouse, Ed. It does rent for $2,100. Are you against taking a look at it? Okay? I just did 2 of them right there for you. I'm not sure if it's for you, but, okay? And are you opposed or are you against? If Ed goes, hey, my budget's $1,500, and I go, hey, I've got a unit on the 3rd floor, but it's $2,100. Do you want to take a look at it? No. Right? They're immediately going to shut you down. But when you open a conversation, and by the way, guys, this works in your personal life too. Again, like I said, my personal life goes pretty smooth. I'm not bragging, it's just true. Because I use the cheat codes. Right? Told my wife the other night, hey, I'm not sure if it's for you, but my friends from Jiu-Jitsu just opened a new Brazilian steakhouse. Are you opposed to us making a reservation and going and checking it out? She's like, cool, I'll check it out. Usually the hardest conversation in the world is for not only me and my wife, but probably any couple to figure out where we're going to eat. Simply put the cheat code in front of it. I'm not sure if it's for you, but blank. I've got a 3-bedroom. I know you wanted a 2-bedroom. Now I know that's a unicorn. 3 bedrooms don't typically stay open for very long, but let's say that was the case. Or they wanted something on a higher floor and you've got something on a ground level. Right? Don't oversell it. Don't undersell it. Just simply lead with, I'm not sure if it's for you, but we've got one on the 1st floor next to the pool. It's got its own kind of balcony to look at. Are you opposed to just swinging in there and taking a look? No, I'm not opposed. Let's take a look. Versus, I know you said you wanted to be on the higher floor, but all I have is one on the ground floor. Do you want to look at that? No thanks. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Right? I'm not sure if it's for you, but. Okay? Let's go through a few more of these. Here's another one. Changed my life. It will change your life. Do you want to blank? Do you want to sign the lease? Do you want to make this apartment your home? That's weird language anyway. Stop using fuzzy language. Ask for what you want in life. But instead of, I want you to ask for what you want in life in a very specific way. Don't say, do you want blank? Do you want to sign the lease? Do you want to renew the lease? Do you want to come by today at 4:30? Because when you say, do you want, you're relegating your life to a coin flip. If they say yes, yes, you get everything you want. Mom, can I have $20? Yeah. Yes, never happened to me. Apparently that happens to some kids, but it didn't happen to me, right? Mom, can I have $20? No. Stop asking in that way. I just want you to say, does it make sense? Okay? You just use this. Again, like we talked about, muscle memory, athletes. Make this become a reflexive methodology for you. Make this be your reflexive, your default methodology for asking for anything. Why would you want does it make sense to be your default methodology? I will tell you. Because if I ask Ed, hey Ed, does it make sense to renew your lease? I'm not asking Ed to do anything. I'm not putting any pressure on Ed. Ed has all of the power. Why is that important? Because people are exponentially more likely to do the things we want them to do if they're doing it for their reasons. But if I say, Ed, do you want to renew your lease? That is my agenda, you guys smell that? Is that me? Oh, it's me. Commission breath. Ugh. Reeks of commission breath. Ed, do you want to renew your lease? What Ed hears is, all I care about is your money. I want you to renew the lease. If I simply change to, hey Ed, great to see you in the leasing office. Does it make sense? Sit down for 5 minutes and renew your lease? Right? We're in the kitchen. It's a new prospect. Man, I love this kitchen. I love this view. I thought you would, because of the fact that you told me your current kitchen right now is a disaster. That's why I had this particular floor plan in mind. Does it make sense to go sign the lease? Versus, do you want to sign the lease? Because if I say, does it make sense to, I didn't ask you to do anything and it's a timing question. And if you say no to a timing question, it perfectly positions me to do what? Set a next step. By asking for what? A next step. It sounds like this. Hey Ed, great to see you in the leasing office. Hey, now that I think about it, your lease is coming due here in about 60 days. Does it make sense to sit down for 5 minutes and knock out the renewal? No, it doesn't. Got it. What's a good next step then? Well, I'm right in the middle of walking Scooby-Doo here. How about I get the dog back in, settled. She's got to eat her lunch. I'll put some food in her dish and swing back down. Sure, awesome. I'll see you down here when Scoobs goes back up to the unit. Fair enough? Yeah, that sounds great. Right? You're a lot closer a lot of times on these deals. Let's say they don't know a next step. That might sound like this. Hey Ed, great to see you in the leasing office. Hey, I couldn't help but notice this morning your lease is coming due about 60 days. Does it make sense to spend 5 minutes together and knock out the renewal? No. Got it. What's a good next step then? I don't know. Point the question at yourself. People love to boss other people around. Cheat code. Write that down. That will make your life a lot easier. Once you realize the rules of the matrix, you can turn into bullet time and bend the rules of the matrix. For those of you that don't know what the hell I'm talking about, go watch the movies. Well, at least the first one. They kind of got a little weird for me after that. But you can bend the rules of the matrix. When you know the rule of the matrix is people love to boss you around, which you know that, you feel that every day, then you can point the question back at yourself. It sounds like this. Always ask it globally first, okay? Because you can't go from pointing it at yourself to asking it globally. It doesn't work that way. So you're going to ask the question globally, which means you're going to ask it more open-ended. It sounds like this. Hey Ed, does it make sense to knock out your lease renewal? No. Global. Here's global. Got it. What's a good next step then? Global, wide. What's a good next step? If they say, I don't know, now I'm going to point the question at myself. Okay? They love to boss me around. Hey, it makes perfect sense. What's a good next step on my end? It's almost like they can't help but give you orders, give you directions. You know what? Why don't we do this? Call me at 4 o'clock today. Perfect. I'll call you at 4 o'clock today if I haven't heard from you before then. Fair enough? Okay? Let's say they still say, I don't know, which they won't, because they love to boss you around. That sounds like this. If you've gone through global and pointing it at yourself, now you've earned the right to set a next step. Sounds like this. Hey Ed, great to see you here in the leasing office. Man, I can't believe it's 2 months already and your lease is up for renewal. Does it make sense to sit down for 5 minutes, not 5 months, 5 minutes and knock out that renewal? No, it doesn't. Got it. What's a good next step then? I don't know. I'm just really busy. Makes perfect sense. What's a good next step for me? Man, Matt, I just don't know. Totally get it, Ed. It's Wednesday morning right now. How about we do this? I'll call you tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. if I haven't heard from you before then. Fair enough? And I'm putting fair enough at the end of it. Because you can tell anybody to do anything if you put fair enough at the end of it because you give them an out. Right? If I just say, I'll call you tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. and he'll be like, I'm not going to answer my phone. He doesn't give me orders. Nobody bosses me around. But if you simply put fair enough at the end of it, people are exponentially go, okay, cool. Because it's fair enough. All right? All right. Here's another one that you guys have to get through your head. Okay? Stop saying why not. Do you want to sign the lease? No. Why not? Do you want to renew your lease? Why not? No. Why not? You know, what's wrong with our apartment? What are some of the reasons why you don't want to lease here? In life, another cheat code to the matrix. You guys have to realize this. It's the same with your kids. It's the same with your spouse. It's the same with your friends. It's the same with your boss. It's the same with your prospects. It's the same with your residents. It's the same with your vendors. It's the same with everybody. It is a universal hard, fast rule that people will answer the questions you ask them. I'm going to say this again because it's very important for you guys to understand. People will answer the questions you ask them. Why the hell do you want somebody to give you a list of reasons why they don't want to do the thing you want them to do? Are you a masochist? Are you sick? Do you need therapy? Do you like people to beat you up? No, 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 and no. So stop asking people to beat you up. When I say why not, or what are the reasons why you don't want to do this, go ask if you've got kids, okay? Go find something your kid doesn't want to do, like their homework, and then ask them to tell you, hey, why don't you like doing your homework? Wait till you hear the answer. Oh, no, stupid. If half the time the teacher doesn't even give the right assignment, plus I'm tired, plus I do my homework in school. Now they're giving you all this stuff, okay? Stop asking people why not and just set a clear next step, right? Hey, does it make sense to do your homework before hockey practice? No, Dad. Not why not. Got it, little buddy. What's a good next step then? I'm literally giving you cheat codes for life. Well, you're going to take away my iPad if I don't do it, so I'll go ahead and do it. Great. Hey, does it make sense to sign the lease? No. Got it. What's a good next step then? I mean, I don't want to keep looking. I wish you guys had a rooftop pool because the place down the street has a rooftop pool, but they are $800 more a month. Is there any way you guys could waive the security deposit? No. Is this the unit I'll get if I sign the lease right now? I'll have this unit. This unit. Yes. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Versus, does it make sense to go sign the lease? No. Oh, why not? You guys don't have a rooftop pool. You're not as close to my work. I really don't like the parking situation. That light, that traffic light out front seems a little dangerous. Ideally, you guys need a green arrow. I'm just telling you, I know you don't run the city, but I'd write a letter to this city council. Get yourself a green arrow because I was sitting out there for 8 minutes trying to turn left. Okay? Stop saying why not, because they will tell you why not, and you will literally dig yourself into a hole. Okay? Another one. 3 options. Just giving you guys psychological cheat codes for life. It's a lot easier for people to make a decision if you give them 3 options than versus if you give them 1 option, that's too much pressure, or 2 options. They'll waffle between the 2. So give them 3. Sounds like this. Let's say you've got, let me give you an example with, say, somebody that's kind of on the fence of renewing their current lease, but they're looking around. They'll tell you that, but that's really weird to me. Right? Because nobody's like, I super love my apartment and what I'm paying for it. Got nothing better to do on a Wednesday than to shop around for other apartments. That's literally like, I like my dentist. Let me go look at some other dentists. And I'm not saying you guys aren't cool, awesome, amazing, super good looking and great to be around. But shopping for an apartment and right up there, I got a toothache. Right? It's not on our high priority of things we like to do for fun. Okay? So when somebody's waffling, sometimes think about giving them 3 options. Sounds like this. Ed, I totally get it. Right? And you like where you're at right now and you just wanted to look around. You know, the way I see it, Ed, you got 3 options. You can renew the lease where you're at right now. You don't have the pool that you wanted and you're not as close to work. You could continue to look around, schedule tours, go on apartments.com. There's that sea of green triangles. As you've probably found out, that doesn't necessarily mean there's availability there. And it takes a lot of time, not a lot of fun to schedule these tours. I get it. I know I'm fun, but hey, tours aren't fun. Or, you know, you give us a try, right? We've got this particular unit available right now. It's right in the price range that you wanted. We've got the pool that you wanted, and we're close to your work. Does it make sense to sign the lease? Yeah, it does. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to get out of there. But if I just go, hey, I get it. I'll be here when you decide. Give them 3 options. It allows their brain to compartmentalize things. 3 options is always the right way to get somebody to make a decision. Okay? Another one that I hear you guys doing a lot, not necessarily you guys, but as I call apartment communities, as I schedule tours and don't show up, I hate it. I know. I'm the bane of your guys' existence. When I'm doing my live training, we do phone training live, and I call actual apartment communities, and I hate to do it, but I schedule tours that I'm not going to, all right? When people call me back, this is something I hear 90+% of the time, okay? They are always saying something like, hey, thank you so much for answering. Is now a good time to talk, right? Is it a good time? Is now a good time? Is it a good time? Hey, Cheryl, it's Matt here at Meadows Apartments. You got a minute? Any of that stuff, okay? I get why you're doing it, because you heard somebody else do it. They were doing it wrong, okay? You may think you're doing it right because you're being respectful. That is literally like saying, I want to charge somebody $20 because I want to save them money. Think about what I just told you there. Okay? You're saying, I want to be respectful of somebody's time by wasting their time going through talking whether or not it's a good time. Where the hell is the common sense with that? They have answered the phone. They have communicated to you that they're ready to speak. I am now talking to you. Yellow, and you're going to start with, is this a good time to talk? We're in the pool. We're already wet. There's no point in asking me if I want to swim, right? Just jump into what you wanted. Hey, Matt, it's Monica over here at the leasing office calling to see if it makes sense to lease that unit we looked at yesterday. Versus yellow, hey, Matt, Monica at the leasing office. Up talk. Is now a good time to talk? No, Monica, I'm right in the middle of something. Okay, when would be a good time for me to call you back? Later this afternoon, Monica. Okay. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. All Monica had to do was this. Yellow, hey Matt, Monica over, well, that'd be a deep voice for Monica. Hey Matt, Monica over here at the leasing office, calling to see if it makes sense to lease that unit we looked at yesterday. I don't think so, Monica. Got it, what's a good next step? I'd like to bring my roommate Chris over. Yeah, cool. When's a good time to bring Chris over? I can bring Chris by, he gets off work at 4. We can be there at 4:30. I know that's pretty close to when your leasing office is closing. No problem. We'll make it work. I'll see you at 4:30. Fair enough? Yeah, sounds great. When you ask somebody, is now a good time to talk, the hell do you expect them to say? Oh yes, absolutely. I'm not doing anything. I was actually waiting for you to call because I'm pretty lonely. Okay? There's nothing good ever happens of that. Okay? Along those same lines, stop asking for permission to do your job. You are a professional. You are skillful. You are helping people find a home. Okay? You're providing a pretty important service. There's no point in you asking for permission to do your job. Okay? Stop saying, is it all right if I call you in a week? Just call them in a week. Is it okay if I call you Monday just to see how your apartment search is going? Just follow your process. Every tour on Friday, I follow up with them on Monday and say, does it make sense to sign the lease? Not I'm following up, not I'm checking in. And for sure, don't ask for permission because it makes you sound weak. You lose your authority. You lose your credibility. The way people rent apartments has changed. Today's renter has access to more information. Today's renter has more choices. The apartment industry needs you. Studies have shown that moving is the most stressful life event. The old sales training, well, it just doesn't work today. I'd like to teach you how to take the stress out of leasing apartments in a way that's meaningful to you and your renters and get you 7 times more leases. I'll show you how the perfect leasing process works. I'm gonna walk you through everything from answering the phone to closing the lease. I'm gonna show you how to determine your prospects' wants and their needs so that you can build value in your apartments. You will learn how to handle any objection or complaint. I'm gonna show you how to connect with your renter so it's easy for them to rent with you. I've taught the best property management companies and thousands of people just like you how to lease apartments. Property management is complicated. I'll simplify it for you. There's more competition than ever before. I'm gonna show you how to be number one. All of a sudden, your career, it's gonna make perfect sense, even if you've never worked in sales or property management before. And for the advanced property manager, I'm gonna show you how to take things to the next level. Leasing University is a new, simple, step-by-step process that's effective. We're gonna help you become a rock star in property management. I'm Matt Easton, and this is Leasing University.